Eastside RC TMR Performance. Today, y'all, we're going to get started on the ALX builds. Let's get right at it. All right, here you go. Got my billet cleaned up. These are all the parts that I'm going to be using. FLM and whatnot. I hand polished everything with my favorite aluminum polish. I'm going to be changing out the hinge pin braces with these right here. Yes, sir. Fat Daddy drive cups. These just slip in. No set screw. See? The new version 2 type. Humongous. My electronics setup. This thing is razor sharp, so I'm going to file it all down with the Dremel tool and probably paint it or have it powder coated. I don't know. Maybe have it chromed. I'm not sure yet. And then all my A-arms. My Fonzie links. And then right here, Muggy he said I should have weighed these. Well, I didn't weigh them because they're only an ounce. They just add an ounce to the wheel. No big deal. Still lighter than stock, even running these. They're like 1.4 ounces. Yep, I hand polished all them. The RC Max billet comes pretty well polished, but I polish it anyways. This billet comes dirty. They just pull it out of the CNC machine and leave that milky stuff on it because that like protects it, keeps the aluminum from oxidizing. I'm fine with that. You can wash it in with soap and water and it's fine, but I like to take it the extra mile and give them a good polish. Helps the dirt come off them a little easier. All right. You guys have seen me do this before, but I usually put the plastic piece on the front. I'm going to do this one a little different. This is a King Motor chassis that I'm going to be using with this car. And I'm going to be using this Full Force RC chassis brace. So as you can see, I got it mocked up. I got it screwed to the chassis here and bolted just with some 8mm lock nuts. And I pre-drilled my holes with 5/64. Locked this down like this with my fingers and held it flat, you know, here and drilled it out. So now I know where my holes are. So now all I got to do is just take this back off and drill this out and put my my little captive nuts in there, the PEM nuts right here, and I'll be good to go. That'll be fastened up. All right. All right. PEM nuts installed. To take the guesswork out, I pre-drilled like I said before. You use a 17/64 drill bit, and then you can use your screw that goes on the other side that mounts up in there. You can use that right there. Just put that together. Put your pin nut on one side. Put this here. Tighten it down until the gap closes, like so. And you're good to go. And you can just go ahead and fit this up here. Lock tight and put your screws in. All right, y'all, this next part is we're gonna be moving on to this right here. I'm just kind of jumping around. You guys have seen me build Bajas before, but this one is very different. So when I get to something different, I'm going to show it. Right here, this has these BRP hubs that I got from DDM have 2 holes here. They got a 4mm and they got a 5mm. However, the 5mm ALX pin is very precise and it doesn't fit in the hole. Right? No matter how hard you try, it's not going in there. All right? So we're gonna have to drill that out. So let's get it here in the Dremel vise, the old school Dremel vise. I love it because it keeps you from marring stuff up. The best way to do it is to mic your stuff. Put a micrometer on here. It was 4.96 millimeters. So I went to each drill bit and mic'd it until I got 4.96 millimeters because I want this super tight and right. So let's drill it on out. Okay, that's it. And check it. Oh yeah. Tight and right. Now a little spinner. Okay, just like that, man. And give it a check. Yeah, we good, son. All right, perfect. Perfect. Milwaukee the mess. Let's focus our attention here because I thought this was pretty cool. Since I'm not dealing with Chinese parts, we're dealing with Italian parts and we're dealing with British parts and British bearings. The fitment right here is unmatched. Absolutely just unbelievably tight and right. I'm just amazed at how well everything fits together. Now, when you're putting this together, don't forget your O-ring, son. Now, the ALX, this fitment here is extremely tight. Put these across here like so. That's not quite in there all the way, so you can see it's sticking out there a little bit. This is where I take my punch. All right. See it seated in there? Could come out this side just a touch. All right. I gotta get it perfect, guys. Looks good to me. Roll your O-ring on. Dunsky, son. Just like that. Now, I thought this was really cool. These ALX, if you look here, these drive shafts, they do not, I wanted to get a nice comparison of these compared to the IRC, but you know, I don't have time. I need to build this thing. No set screws. These are floating pins. How cool. You just slap the pin in there and throw it on up in the drive cup. Put the pin in there. And you just fold this bad boy right on up in here like so. And turn it till she locks in there like swimwear. And this right here, this fitment is super ultra tight and right. Houston, you have a problem. All right. My shim ain't gonna work there. So this has got to come back out. My shoes squeaking. I put some shims in this portion right here to sandwich this, but I think I used too thick of a shim right here, so I got to fix that real quick. All right, back in commission. This is a super ultra tight fit right here, I gotta say. Crazy, crazy good. All right, shake our Loctite up. Always shake this stuff before every use. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. All right, what the heck, SA? The screw goes in this way. All right then. All right, son. She's tight. She's right. All right, y'all. There's the progress that I've gotten done so far. It's propped up with this little black plastic piece back in there, a little spacer I got from work when I hung the TVs. Yes, sir. Save little knickknacks and things. You never know when you're going to need a spacer or something. Yes, sir. Kind of a mutt of things back here. RC Max, FLM, HPI plastic, King Motor shock tower, Rovin braces. Yes, sir. ALX drive shafts, bonehead, wheelie bar setup, little piece of carbon fiber on there. It turned out very clean and neat. Look at that RC Max. Transmission in there chilling. Modified RC trans. She rolls buttery smooth. I got it locked with the brake, with those hinge braces, so I can't show you. But you could take my word for it. Up front, just waiting for the rest of it. Got this loose. Yes, sir. Turned out real nice. You can't really button the back up until you get these screws in right here. You can see I got a couple different screws. I didn't want to do that, but at least it's uniform on each side. It is what it is. Those are the screws that I had. And they were the perfect length. And I didn't feel like cutting them down. I got lazy. I didn't want to cut down my other screws. So I just threw them up in there. I mean, after all, this ain't a showpiece. This is a ripper. It's just going to look showy. But, you know, it ain't going to be like this showy. You know, not like that. Here's the rest of my goodies. I did forget to tell y'all, don't forget the screw in there to hold your extra security for the pin. Now, I got these from DDM. They come with standard hardware. These I bought from Detroit Performance. They are $70.75. You can see I polished the center out there. They have metric hardware in there, which I would prefer, because now I got to find my other nut driver that fits those. I'm not even sure what size that is. I got to check it. Son. All right. Well, I'll be doing a build video, a assembly video of one of these shocks, just in case anybody wants to see that. And yeah, so that's it. If y'all like what I do, give me a thumbs up, click the bell. Come on back for some more build action, because this thing's going together pretty quickly. Got to get this thing together. I want to hear that run. And some of my buddies asked me what pipe is going on there. There's the pipe right there. It's a DRP side pipe. Yes, sir. Big, nasty DRP. That's the stinger to it right there. Yep. Look at the small bore dumper, son. What? I got to find somebody to make that. Force. Yes, sir. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this one, man. Y'all have a blessed one. I'll see you on the next one. Eastside RC and TMR Performance is out.